Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 299 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we continue work on basic electronic components. And we made a design here, this, and apparently we are not allowed to put productivity modules in these. That is something I was wondering in the last episode. Oh, I didn't actually bring any productivity modules, because in here, in the editor, we are allowed to put productivity modules in these, just not in these. But apparently the real world does not agree with that. But I guess it doesn't matter too much, because we have one of these for every two of those. And two of these for every one of these, so we should be limited by these rather than this. It should be fine. But we should get some resources in here, first of all. Let's just share that out. And this is then going to be copper. And this is going to be tin. And this will be carbon. And then we need to export stuff. And we will update this blueprint as well as we did with this, with the inserters being a bit more, well, angled, efficient, whatever you want to call it. Something like that. And put that in here instead of this. Good. And you can work again. Am I out of rail? I guess so. Good. And this will just be BEC. Cover, plate 2, BEC cover, empty, good. Tin, plate, 2, BEC tin, empty, go. And carbon. Good. I think we're just gonna put this right here, because why not? And we will go and grab some productivity modules while waiting for the trains to get here. So I am curious if it's really not allowed to put in productivity modules into tin to cover wire. Also, more underground built. Well, we have that on the train, so never mind that. Wait, I went too far right. My bad. Good, we have some productivity modules. You should be close to full. That's awesome. That means more modules soon. It is putting them in, but then it's removing the recipe. This... Why does this look like a turtle to me, rather than whatever component it's supposed to be? It is a very small head though, but oh well. We had all the speed modules, it seems. Okay, so we need to mix a belt here with copper and tin. Let's hope we can do that. We need this belt to come in as well. Something like that. This being 10. Is on the way, right? Yes, good. Keep the priority on these at all times. Get power. Oops. So that's the first two belts, hopefully. Come on. There we go. Good. And of course we want that 4 times for now to fill out this train station. Even though that's only a, what, 240 basic electronic components per second. I say only, but in the grand scheme of things, that isn't a lot. And we are gonna need more modules. But they should be coming since we got more polished splinters in. Slowly but surely, yes. And we're using 12 of these for each thing, so that's basically just 2 setups we can satisfy or saturate with this. Also, wouldn't this be better to just switch around? Like that. Well, it would be better in here, but not really out here. Oh, I wanted to do this rather, I think. And we're gonna need to make sure that we empty out that belt, from tin at least. I think that's fine. Oh, I also made that mistake. So down here, we just put the rest of this copper belt in, because we have already used 24 of it, so let's not expect to get more out of that. Or should we? The extra we have from the 2 belts that we're not using could feed another setup. So I guess for each 2 setups we just balance it. Or shift it over, whatever you want to call it. Something like that. Maybe we should just do the same thing here then. And we'll wait a bit with this, I think. This is a singular contained module, and this will be another one. Sure, something like that. And let's keep research going. We shouldn't prioritize this built first, right? Or should we? It shouldn't really matter, I don't think. We need modules. And we need to connect all of this. Built. Good. So we get 5 times as much out of these as we get in of these. So one of these is 2 times as much, so we should be able to feed another one without current input. Good. Let's go grab those modules just to get it all done. Even if it isn't really necessary. Where did I leave my plane? In the middle of everything, of course. Which I should really stop doing, because we could just get fed junk. Like that. Now, these are not full, and that's probably because we lack the beacons. Also, wouldn't this be just as dense without the beacons, really? Well, maybe not. I don't really feel like we gain a lot from the beacons here. But who knows? We need a lot more of these. Insulated wire is low though. Because rubber is low, because styrene liquid is low. Because of whatever this is. Ethyl benzene. Because ethylene is low. Because ethane is low. Because acid gas is low, because raw gas is low. Did we do something wrong here? I don't know, but raw gas comes from oil stuff, right? No. Yes. So this is just too slow. But we should be getting some right. It shouldn't be entirely stalled. No, it's not. That is a bit annoying. For now, though, I'm going to mostly ignore it. I am actually. We're never gonna get enough modules if we just ignore stuff like that. But these are just the problem, right? They're not fast enough. We have higher tiers of them now. So maybe that would help a bit. So that's 50% more production. So from these two fast stack inserters, from these to these, no, blue ones. Okay, that should work. This shouldn't really make a difference, but I'm still doing it. Hopefully that's a bit better. At some point we might just have to get rubber or insulated wire in from the outside. Just build this for me, please. Robots. We are in the correct network, right? I think so. Now where did I park the plane? Oh, here. Good. But we'll just see if we got some more modules while we were away. We probably didn't, but we got some small amounts. Also, let's get rid of this. Anything else we should get rid of while here? Oh, am I requesting those? Really? I thought I had upgraded that request. to these. Sure, I should be doing that, but still. Oh. We should be doing fine here now. I guess it would be nice to just get the productivity in so then we consume less of this, but I'm not sure if that's better or worse really. It's just power in the end. The productivities might require more power than the extra resources we need to produce. Who knows? Should we just take these out then? I don't know. It's possible to do this with bots somehow. Maybe we should first check that we still get a full build. We have some small holes. Is there a good explanation for that, or is it just insert us? Also, we are backed up apparently. Oh, these are now linked to the wrong thing because I angled them. That doesn't make sense. Oops. We need that. And we need the wires included in that blueprint. Okay. Then we should be balancing things again. But anyhow, I don't think it's worth it to actually have these in here. I think I'll reserve them for more advanced stuff. If we even want them there. Maybe these low tier things are just not really worth it in general. Or maybe I'm just being lazy and don't want to solve my rubber issues. Okay. We should still be outputting full builds. And we now have full... No, wait, what? We are missing a connection here because I'm stupid. That's the wrong connection though. Red. There we go. And we need connections between these. Let's update our blueprint while I remember. Good. Get that in there. Oops. Good. It looks to be correct now. And we have this done-ish. We don't have the 500 that we were considering, but we probably won't be making 100 of this per second anyway to begin with. We need to scale up, and that's fine. So this is our next goal. Yep. We need a station, and we're just gonna do that right here. I'm not too worried about getting close to this actually, so let's do it here. Good, and these are called electronic circuits. I was just gonna spell that out. I guess so. Oh, we haven't actually allowed that to leave yet. Should still get it to come here after. Electronic circuit. And for here we need a bunch of stuff in. Starting with solder, I guess. Are we going to do this with belts? It's designing time, I guess. Do 2 of these to 1 of those. This will be done separately, I think. Something like this. Could also try doing something like that instead, but then we have a harder time beaconing it. I think I just prefer this. We are going to scale this down slightly to begin with. Because this is already 5 belts we need in of this. Into 14 doing this. and even less if we beacon it. I really don't think we should be beaconing stuff with this low amount, or this low number of machines. We need a build of that, a build of this, and then 5 builds of basic electronic components. I guess we should just have some builds on this side for input as well. And then output. We need something like this. 5 builds for basic electronic components, 1 build of basic circuits, 1 build of solder. And then 1 build of output. Well, it's going to be difficult beaconing this up anyway, so why don't we just do this? But then it's difficult to get everything into these from up here. And we get more space in between them anyway. We would need the belts to be between them. That's there just under us now. Would it be better to do something like this maybe? If we had our output belt here. Then maybe just mixed belts with this going under here. So those 2 belts are these 2. And then we still need 5 somehow in of this. Which just seems to be scaling to 6. To split it out evenly. And then still have our output there. I don't think we need that much. Let's just do this, I guess. Oh, and we need 2 belts of iron in for this. So we still need more space. Something like this. Because then we can have our 2 iron belts in the middle and our output belt in the middle here. And then we just need to figure out how to balance the inputs here. So we need 7 of these. We're going to go to 8, or maybe 10. Because 10 we can easily divide 5 belts into. Or maybe not. Probably still want 6 belts, 3 on each side. Well, let's try and actually set this up. We'll see how it goes. We might want to just move the belts 1 tile further apart, but we'll see. Or we could just do this. So we can reach these 3 belts from here. Or just 2 of them. And then we can reach another 2 belts from here. Which is these and another one of this. So I guess this will just be the mixed belt. This will be components. And then we transfer stuff here. And we input iron here. And we output products somewhere. This is not great. Is this better? We don't need those. That's this in here maybe. Wait, we still need another input for these, so no, we can't do that. Still need something like that. So that didn't really help anything. Yes, because this can now be here. Power can be wherever. Outputs can be there. This does actually reach everything, that's good. Is this needed here? It shouldn't be, right? Also... No, wait. I'm bad at counting. One mixed belt, 3 of these. No, 1 iron belt, 1 mixed belt, and 3 of those. Why is this difficult? Oh, because we haven't moved these up yet. What am I doing? Dang it. These need to go here, here, and here. And then we have iron mixed and 3 of these belts. Yes, and that still reaches everything good. These are supposed to be output, right? Something like that. Good. So we need at least 4 of these setups. But we might go with more. If it's easy to balance the input belts like that. So we have 3 belts of each side here that we want to put into an equal amount of machines. It would be very easy to just go to 6 of these setups. So 2 setups for each belt, and just cut 1 belt. Just add a bit of space between some of the setups so we can shift the belts down. Is this wasteful to have an extra 2 columns of this? Not really. We're still talking about small numbers here. These use the first belt. And then we have a problem here, except that we can do this instead. Maybe we should actually take this from the middle belt. I think that will cause us less problems. Because then here we can just say screw this belt. Output priority. Well, it doesn't actually matter with priority. Same thing here. And then we can take the inner belt from here. Something like that. And then this keeps going. Iron keeps going. And the output keeps going. That's a nice looking setup in my eyes. And I guess we should test it. Sides like that. Then a split belt and iron. So solder. We need to cut the solder as well. Let's try and remember that. And basic electronic circuits. No, not that one. This one. Can we mirror these? Maybe. No, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted it to be symmetrical. And this is iron. And we do need 2 full belts of that. Full, I said. Why are we not making anything? Where's our input from here? It is the wrong one. What's this one? Sorry, my bad. All should be working here now, yes. And we'll just remove these bolts again. Okay. Small holes. That's a bit annoying. Even though we upscaled stuff, we still get holes. So I haven't set something correct. Oh wait, I put green circuits on these. But these rear ones aren't really supposed to be running at full speed because we did overbuild. But that means we should be getting a full build out still. Otherwise we should see more resources coming to the back here. We have combined a full build of solder in. So we should have a full build of this out. And we are starting to see that now. Good. Now one thing is that we needed to remember to make solder here. Or cut solder. Somehow. I guess we're just doing that in front here. This is where solder goes. Just need one machine doing it, but to actually saturate even just half a build, I think we're going to do this. And that means we need solder in, which means we need another build out here. That's a bit annoying. No, we only need half, or these other builds to be half a build of basic electronic components. So let's have the other part be... That doesn't work with this though. Actually, it should. Will it? It means these will produce less, but if we filter basic electronic components to the right, then the solder coil should stop here. So we get half a belt into this, and then we get another, or get the full belt here. If we swap these around, we would even have less of a problem. Well, it wouldn't be less of a problem, it would just be a little bit more orderly maybe. But this should be fine, right? Yes, let's assume so. You should always make assumptions. We still need underground belts here as well. Got solder. I guess this might as well still be underground as well. And we needed that to go on this belt. And I guess it's just gonna go on the far side. Actually, near would be better. Okay. And we can still reach everything with this. Awesome. Can we also reach across here? Yes. Great. I like this setup. We do have a bit of wasted space here, but I'm okay with that. Unless we just want to turn these around. Nah, it's fine. This is good. Let's take a blueprint of that. and then consider where to put it. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.